There's as much as a plan to win the midterms as there was to airlift Afghans out of Kabul, said one Democratic political advisor who remains close to the White House. They're putting us all in a bad place. Your ideas are putting us all in a bad place, sir. You're debasing our money. You're robbing people of their purchasing power by inflating and destroying our ability to save money. You're forcing the elderly to gamble their stock market, to gamble their life savings away on the stock market for predatory corporatist groups like Vanguard and BlackRock and others to always have the upper hand in a rigged economy. Just like a casino economy, the House always wins. That's what the House is for. The U.S. House serves their house, which is the house of banks and Wall Street, big war machine, big killer, right? And that's why they love using platforms like Twitter to demonize and vilify people who say, hey, stop killing people, stop the sanctions, stop the subsidies of dictators, stop meddling in every internal conflict. People like Senator Rand Paul get flack. People who say, hey, you know what? I don't want you doing your social experiments on some made-up concept that you learned 2 months ago on a blog. I don't want you using your classroom time with my little kindergartner to try out your social experimentation like some kind of sick freak, some kind of Stanley Milgram experiment, trying to come up with what you can get away with as an authority figure into conditioning into kids' minds. That's the problem when you don't believe in anything that has real truth to it. When you don't believe in, say, the personhood revolution of Jesus, you don't respect personhood for children. You don't respect their right to be left alone. You believe everything's power. So it's all about, I'll take the power and I'll brainwash the next generation to like my ideology, whether their parents like it or not, and whether the kids want to or not, it doesn't matter. It's my classroom. It's my attempt to remake humanity in the way I want it to be. Who says? Who are you? You know nothing about history. You know nothing about human nature. You know nothing about any of the things that matter. You don't even know what an atom is. So who are you to tell us that you have the right to impose your garbage worldview onto the rest of us? And we're sick and tired of it. I don't want to live in a country that's run by big pharma garbage. I'm tired of putting up with this pretense that the officials at the FDA and the CDC are anything but what they clearly are, which is stooges for crony capitalists and big pharma that make a killing off of keeping us stuck on garbage, symptom masking medicine at best, and at worst, very, very destructive, side effect riddled medicine. We're sick and tired of that. We don't want to live in that hellscape. We don't want to eat soybean oil sludge. We're sick and tired of our government telling us that an unnatural chemical called vegetable oil that was manufactured into existence just less than 100 years ago is somehow going to be the standard type of formula that we're going to push into children's bodies when they're infants, when their brain's developing, even though we know that soybean oil is connected to mental retardation and lowering IQ points, and yet they're feeding this garbage oil trash to your kids. That's what your public servants do. Mitch McConnell's not going to change that. Donald Trump didn't change that. You have to change that. You know, I'm tired of living in this ruse that just vote for this thing or vote for that thing, do this little thing here. Oh, don't criticize Trump about his support of that vaccine garbage. Don't do that. Just play on the team. No, we're not playing on the team. We don't have time to play on some stupid team game. We just have to do the right thing. And that is tell the truth. Tell the truth. It is wrong to be involved in endless wars. It's wrong to surveil your opponents. It's wrong to tell other countries who they should have as their leaders. It's wrong to stage coups in other countries when they elect people that we don't like. It is wrong to believe that there will not be consequences for that when you meddle in people's lives and they see you screwing over other countries who had prosperity like Libya before you come in and wreck the place. It is wrong to believe that that will continue without catastrophic blowback.